We are just learning now that more than 900 Israelis have been reported dead, more than 2,500 injured. Raphael Poch is an EMT with the United Hatzalah of Israel, a community-based volunteer group where he and his fellow first responders are there on the ground working around the clock to save lives. He now joins us live from Judea. Raphael, let's talk about the latest from where you are, what you are seeing right now in terms of victims that need medical attention, and do you feel confident that you have been able to save lives amid all of this?
Thank you for having me. In the words of one of the doctors who's at our medical clinic on the Gaza border, I'm close friends with, he said, we're seeing atrocities that no one ever wants to see. But are we saving lives? We definitely are. Our teams are embedded around the Gaza Strip in the periphery with IDF teams and IDF medical units providing care for both civilians and military personnel who are injured, who have been injured in this conflict. We're doing ambulance transports with our volunteers for the people who are injured out from the periphery to hospitals. We're using our helicopters, medevac helicopters, to transport the more critical patients. As of the latest numbers I had from this morning, we've already treated more than 1,400 or 1,500 people just from teams that are currently in the Gaza periphery. Now, the organization is a national organization of volunteers that come from all over the country, and we are providing medical attention, we're providing humanitarian aid to the civilian population as well. Many of them couldn't get water or food. Some of the images you're seeing now are people who donated to help support that effort. From all different areas of Israel, we've brought down equipment to the affected area, to the people in their homes in Sderot and the other towns in the Gaza periphery. People have been afraid to leave their homes, been told not to leave their homes in the last couple of days. So we're providing them, going door to door, providing them with food and water, in addition to medical aid as needed. We have medical clinics, as I mentioned before, that are being set up around the periphery. There's currently 1,500 volunteers that have left their jobs, their families, from both Gaza periphery and the areas around the rest of the country to go down to provide assistance. We've also, now there's been some, violence in the north of the country as well. So our teams up there in the north have also been receiving supplies and equipment in order to hopefully things won't develop up there. But if the need arises, we're providing already extra equipment and additional volunteers to the north as well to sort of bolster teams that are there. So it's a very dynamic situation. It's something we haven't really seen on this scale before. They said earlier that we haven't seen something like this in the past 50 years since the Yom Kippur War. But we do train a lot of training for mass casualty incidents, for dropping everything we're doing and responding to emergencies at a moment's notice. Our volunteers excel at that. We've gone on many international missions around the world. Many of our teams just came back from Morocco less than 2 weeks ago from the earthquake that was there. And then now sort of rushed right into this after even on the holiday itself. So there's really been no respite for the teams, but everyone's standing strong and working together.
Thank you very much.
We're seeing a lot of
just one more question.
We're seeing is a lot of violence against first responders themselves. People have been attacked. Right. There have been some ambulances that have been shot at. We've had 2 volunteers already killed, unfortunately, and another few injured, and 2 of them are missing. We're not sure what's happened to them. They may have been kidnapped as well. So there's really a tension amongst the first responders themselves. They're literally putting their lives on the line to save others.
All right, Raphael Poch, EMT there on the ground. We thank you for giving us that update on the work that so many are doing there and on the dangers that they face. Thanks very much.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.